A lot of people are saying that XDefiant will be the COD killer, but is that true? Well, honestly, who really knows? Only time will tell on how the game does. However, I could give my opinion on what I think will happen. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think XDefiant will be the COD killer, and here's why. Call of Duty is one of, if not the biggest multiplayer first-person shooter game in the world. It's been around now for 20 years, and in that time, it's ruled king. At this point, anytime a new multiplayer first-person shooter game is released, it's always predicted to kill COD, because people just want to see the tyrant of a franchise get dethroned. But honestly, Call of Duty is slowly killing itself in a way. So really, the killer of COD will be COD. So where does that leave XDefiant? Well, I think it will be a huge contender to big multiplayer first-person shooter games like Call of Duty, and here's why. Although XDefiant is new to the scene, it's being made by an already huge gaming company, that being Ubisoft. This company already has huge titles that they've released, like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and most importantly, Rainbow Six Siege. So Ubisoft already has experience in making multiplayer first-person shooter games, and they already are a huge multi-million-dollar company. So XDefiant is in good hands. Furthermore, XDefiant is probably the closest game to Call of Duty that's ever been released. A lot of first-person shooter games have tried to replicate certain aspects of Call of Duty, but no game has come close to actually almost replicating the game. But in many ways, XDefiant looks, feels, and plays just like Call of Duty. So this will set them up to cause a lot of people that play Call of Duty or have played Call of Duty to try out the game and potentially keep playing it. Likewise, XDefiant seems to already have a lot of hype surrounding it. There seems to be a good amount of people who already know about the game and want to play it. There's also a lot of content creators streaming the game and creating videos on the game as well. So currently it's gaining a lot of popularity. This is great for the game's launch, as it'll get a lot of people hyped to play it. Moreover, XDefiant looks to have big plans for the game, and are not only releasing the game with a lot of content, but are already planning on adding even more content after launch. The developers really seem to want to support this game, and give the fans of the game what they want. They're already listening to people's feedback on the beta, and are making changes to improve the game. Additionally, the closed beta of the game already felt well polished and didn't have very many problems. So I think the launch of the game will actually go well and won't be a mess, judging from how the beta performed. Now, I could be completely wrong, and the full release of the game could be a complete disaster, but I'm hoping it's a good release, and honestly, if it is, then they're already doing better than most games. Finally, XDefiant is free to play, which I think will be a reason for its success. Free-to-play games are a great way to get people to want to try out the game and see if they like it. If they don't have to pay for it, then they're more likely to say, hey, why not try out this new game? Then if those said people like the game, they'll continue to play it, and they'll buy stuff for the game like the battle pass, skins, and more. I think this already gives the game a huge advantage against bigger multiplayer FPS titles, seeing how you have to pay to get the game for most of them. In conclusion, I don't think XDefiant will be the COD killer. Unfortunately, the thing that will kill COD is probably COD itself. However, I do think XDefiant will be a top contender to big multiplayer first-person shooter games like Call of Duty. I think this because the game is being published by an already huge gaming company, there's a lot of hype surrounding the game, the developers are putting a lot of content in the game and have plans to add a lot more, the game is going to be free to play, and more. XDefiant definitely looks to have a lot of potential, and honestly I hope this game does well because the multiplayer first-person shooter market has kind of been lacking good releases lately. I personally am excited for this game and want to play it some more after experiencing the closed beta. That's it for me though. What are your thoughts on XDefiant? Will it do good? Will it do bad? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a like. And if you want more content like this, then subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.
you.